For today's episode, I'm gonna read a letter I said to myself. It says, to future 18 self from past 12 self. And I think I was gonna make another version from my past 18 self to my future 24, except I don't think I made it, or it's not in this envelope. And I found this while cleaning my room. And I'm gonna read it again. This is so funny. It's one of those. Okay, so obviously I can't show the letter. Wait, I'm just gonna fold it. It says, to future 18 self. To future and then arrow 18 self love. I really don't know why I made this, cause it's a feeling. Ooh, ha ha ha. Okay, seryoso na. Dapat by now, nagawa mo na to. Or gagawin mo na yung mga to. Which means, okay, let's be serious. By now, you should have done these things. First one. Wait, I just noticed the drawing right now. Like, what is this? Like, what's that? It says, play Wedding Dress by Taeyang on piano. And this is the whole reason why I I begged my parents to get me piano lessons, but eventually I gave up because my experience with my piano teacher was like really bad. It was kind of scary. He wasn't telling me exactly how to do things. He was just there, and then correcting me when I would make a mistake. So it kind of felt like he was not there. Like, no encouragement, no nothing, just criticism. He was on his phone the entire time. And obviously I was practicing at home, and he says that I'm not practicing at home. Like, that's my best. Okay, I have a really hard time coordinating my left and my hand. That's why I find guitar easier. It says to sing from the diaphragm. I guess we did that. But I think I have a hard time singing from my diaphragm. I usually use my head voice or mix. I rarely ever use my chest voice. It sounds bad. It's like, it sounds forced. Be able to draw and color legibly and crazily. Crazily? What is crazily? I think I checked the parts where I got it right. Like, or I already did it. Like travel to Korea. The next step is be productive. I don't think we achieved this part because it's a 5 p.m. on a Sunday, and I'm supposed to be doing my readings. But like, I choose happiness. I choose happiness every single time. 6 is OMG! Exclamation point. 3 of them. Travel to Korea and attend concerts. I actually did this one, and I went to Myeongdong. And I don't think I've been able to like appreciate it like 200% because my first impression of Korea was like a rich version of Philippines. And instead of having like plastic bags for trash, they have like this whole pile of plastic cups, like the ones you'd get from a coffee shop, just all piled up at this corner right before you cross the street. And I wish I went to Busan because it looks really nice on the YouTube videos, and we were only in like the shopping district, and it was pretty hot. It was really hot. It's like Philippines heat, but worse, because even the air was hot, and I think it has something to do with the amount of cars, also the high-rise buildings. And I did not take the real spicy rice cake well because it was just so spicy. It was straight up red, like not even like red orange, it was red. And I got scammed because I was holding this 1,001 bill, I think, or 500. I think water is only like less than that. But then because I was holding that, the man who was selling tteokbokki and water didn't give me my change because I just didn't want to argue with like a foreigner. As a foreigner on a foreign land, I just let it go. And I wish I could go back there to eat authentic bibimbap because that time I didn't like the taste of seaweed and mushrooms and carrots, and now I like them. 7 is speak basic Mandarin and Korean. I can only understand Korean and speak basic, but not Mandarin. I refuse to learn this because I remember I don't want to be the translator. I didn't want to be the translator for people here and people in China. Like, what if I have to translate beef between them? Okay, so no. And then 9 is enjoy being fabulous. I guess I'm trying that now. And then 10 is write a book. About what? Write a book. Well, she was ahead of her time. Now people are selling ebooks. It says, don't be disappointed if you haven't accomplished all of those. Nobody is perfect, flawless, and pure. Always remember that dreams can come true if you strive. Love past self. I'm gonna write a letter to myself now. For my 30-year-old self next. Okay, that's it, bye. And this was a pleasant experience knowing my thoughts at 12. Oh, there's another note. It says, opened May 17, 2021, 3:42, Monday, fuck robotics. Because I was really struggling with coding and building, like, whatever was required. Everyone should do this. Maybe you could write this. Oh, so it's motivating. You could write a letter to yourself or your future self, like 2 months from now, and then you open it on that page. And of course, I recommend that you do it on paper so that whoever is managing Google Docs like won't be able to read it, especially if it's private. I trust paper. I'm going back to paper after what happened to my iPad. I love paper.